Welcome to another stream. This is going to be Naya Lands. Today we're going to be playing this brew that I put together sometime last month or maybe the month before at this point. It's been a while. And basically we're making use of Elvish Reclaimer, which is my favorite card printed since Tireless Tracker. And then Tireless Tracker, my favorite card printed since Night of the Reliquary. So as you can see, we're playing a bunch of my favorite cards. And the exciting thing is that I finally bought the fourth copy of Wrenn 6, which I think is going to be a card that's going to be quite important in this archetype. So this is going to be the first time that I try this list, which I have already streamed in the past, but it's going to be the first time that I actually play it with the full copies of Wrenn 6. So a little bit of a closer to optimal list. So we have Dryad, of course. This is the most important card in the deck, really, because it allows us to make multiple land drops with the same turn, which is very important for us, while at the same time enabling a Valakut and helping us get there with Feel of the Dead. Elvish Reclaimer is an incredible enabler in this deck, thanks to the presence of Flagstones of Trokair. Thanks to Flagstones, we can actually use Elvish Reclaimer to ramp instead of, just to stay even on mana. So that is great. Also, being able to find all of our one-off lands is extremely powerful. Wrenn 6, of course, gives us value by making sure that the lands that we sack with Reclaimer are not, we can just keep the never-ending stream of lands going. Ramen Excavator achieves the same thing. And thanks to Dryad, you can also get the combo going of Dryad plus Ramen App with Ghost Quarter in order to destroy your opponent's lands. And our lands are basically a couple of Valakuts, a couple of Field of the Dead, which are our main weak conditions, and then a couple just Ghost Quarters and Field of Ruin to deal with our opponent's problematic lands, and then finally just a bunch of one-off lands in Bojuka Bog and Blast Zone in order to deal with opposing problematic permanents. Everything else is just mana sources. So fetch lands, shock lands. Remember that we need a high count of planes because of Flagstones. So we have Foundry, Plains, and 3 Temple Gardens, and then just a bunch of just shocklands and basics. Different name basics, of course, because of Feel of the Dead. So that's basically all that is the main deck. Just Grazer against aggressive strategies is really nice, and then simply to to help ramp and to have more turn one plays. And then Night of the Reliquary and Courser and Tracker just as value cards and engines respectively. The sideboard, of course, as you can imagine, we really struggle against combo. So we have stuff like Damping Sphere and Grafdigger's Cage. Amongst the cards that I also consider are Eidolon of Rhetoric, even Mind Sensor, and like a bunch of things like that. So these are the ones that I'm testing for right now, but this is by no means the correct quote unquote setup that I would like to use. We have Night of Autumn and Force of Vigor because Blood Moon, as you can imagine, is very problematic for us. Then we have Obstinate Baloth, Veil of Summer against aggro decks and against control and discard decks. Abrade, Path to Exile, and Celestial Purge, probably the best cyber card, which is because it answers Blood Moon, Ashiok, and basically everything that we care about. So, yep, that's pretty much the deck. And let's fire up a league, and let's see how we do. Naya Lands. I guess that I have it called Wrenn Night Memes, but it's Naya Lands. No Kessie Wolfram. No, we actually don't play Kessie Wolfram. We don't make that much mana, and usually we'd rather use our mana in order to crack clues and stuff like that. Kessie Wolfram doesn't really do anything that this deck is planning to do. We're not a Kessie Wolfram deck. We're not a beatdown deck. I basically never build beatdown decks. If the league with Astral Wrenn wasn't representative, I rarely ever build beatdown decks. It's just not my style. Not what I like to do. I like this hand though, so I'm probably gonna go Stomping Ground here. So turn 2, we can Wrenn. And start accruing value. Value indeed. So this is going to be a stomping ground right here. Ramming up excavator. It's probably not too great. So turn 3, if my opponent taps out, I'm probably gonna go with Dryad because I want to get the Dryad in play. I'm assuming that my opponent is on Uroza. So hopefully they tap out for something here. How is the Tron matchup? It's not bad actually because you have a Ghost Quarter and yet you have multiple ways of recurring the Ghost Quarter. So the most important card in the matchup really is Relic Progenitus. Like if your Tron opponent manages to have Relic, then things can be a little bit more problematic. But if they don't have it, then you're pretty much, as long as you find one of your Ghost Quarter style cards, you're just golden. Okay, so fetch. So we're definitely going to go with Dryad here because it allows me to start deploying multiple lands a turn. Opponent. Hello? There we go. So we're going to get a forest. We're going to plus 1, 2, 3. Play my Dryad. Play Snowcourt Forest. Pass the turn. I think that if my opponent attacks with Tarmogoyf, I'm not blocking. Because I'd rather them bolt my Wrenn in 6 than them bolting my Dryad, because I already have a Ramming Up Excavator in play, in hand, so... Next turn we're probably going to try... You got me. Next turn we're probably going to... Tracker. Play multiple lands. Yep. You killed my Wrenn. Good job. You killed my Wrenn. Do I want to play around Mana Leak? I kind of do, unfortunately. I guess they could have Deprive, but if they deprive this, that means that they get time walked, so I'm probably fine. Fetch for planes, get a clue. And I guess I probably want to fetch it again. Get a Sacred Foundry. I'm not going to attack because of Quaddle, so I'm simply going to play my Courser. Okay. Not attacking it, just as I just said, because of Quaddle. Hopefully my opponent has an Uro or something like that. That's completely irrelevant to this board state. Sweet. This is going to grow the Goif to a 4-5, but we don't really care. Like, we only care about Lightning Bolt on the Starless Tracker. That's the only thing that matters right here. Does my opponent have a lightning bolt for this Tireless Tracker is the only thing that matters. Sweet. So, Courser. Land. Gain lives. Temple Garden. Shock. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Going off here. Play Dryad. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Going off here. Alright. So we have 5 clues. And we still have not played a Remnant of Excavator in our hand. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we're looking pretty solid here. Also chilling at 18 life with double Courser in play. Feeling good right here. Tireless Tracker down. Do I want to go? I don't have any more basics, so that's it. Okay, sure. They have to have draw. That was the top of the deck. That was their draw for the turn, because otherwise they would have done that last turn. Thank you, 340 for the follow. Appreciate it. Play land. They still cannot get back Uro. And eventually we're just gonna find one of my Balakets and the game is going to be over. It's possible that my opponent should just be attacking, actually. So this is mostly just bait. Like, I actually don't care about this Wrenn. That sucks. Well, I guess I can use this Wrenn to ping him here. Also, with 3 lands a turn, should I start go squattering them is the question. It's going to be a cryptic counter tap. Well, that doesn't do anything. So it enables me to resolve my ramming up. And now... yeah, I don't think I go ahead and start going nuts. I could have Ghost Squatter there, but I don't think I want to start doing that just yet. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, I think, but not just yet. Just in time, yes. That's where this is the very first game of the league, so we just got here. We just started. Especially because I want Ghost Squatter to help me with preventing the lock from my opponent. This looks spicy. Yeah. This is Naya Lands. I've been working on this brew for a minute now. The Royal Scions. Okay, I did not see that one coming. Okay, draw the discard. I just hope my opponent's not playing main deck engineered explosives, because classic Mystic Sanctuary in this deck, obviously. All right, so very happy that I didn't decide to go for the GQ lock, because it wouldn't have done anything at all. So okay, so they have a Misty, which they play. So I think I actually do want to draw this Wrenn here. And the Knight. Whew, yes, I would like to draw a Knight. Another Dryad. Yes, there we go. Valakut. What are we killing? I think we're just killing their creatures. Always yes, always yield. Actually, I don't want to draw this, because this is the last fetchable that I have, so... Opponent concedes. Fourth Wrenn for the win, yeah. We also played a league with updated Astral Wrenn as well. I don't think we want Cage. It stops Uro, and maybe my opponent has Snapcaster Mage, but that doesn't seem like good enough to me. Reclaimer, Gracer, sorry, sounds terrible here. Bog sounds really good, actually. And what else? Wrenn and Drift. Knight might have good value. Oh, you think so? Yeah, Knight is insane. Oh, Knight of Autumn. No, I don't think. Like, why? What are we destroying? I'm not bringing this in to destroy Astrolabe, right? And I don't think my opponent is a Bloodmoon deck. I'm bringing this because of Ashiok and Wrenn. The next day off, looking forward to some 5-color Niv. Oh yeah, we're going to be doing some 5-color Niv later today. Right after we're done with this league, we're going to be doing some 5C Niv. I think I cut a Ramin up here. Like, the Ghost Quarter lock is probably not going to be amazing this game. This match, sorry. Against my opponent's Mono Basics deck. Do we like this hand? Certainly it's a bit sketch, but I think it's a keep. No, I don't think we need to hedge against anything, really, in this matchup. Against anything enchantment-wise, I mean, right? Obviously. Guess I'm gonna lead on Foothills, because we have a shot at a turn 2 Wrenn, right? What is this? Oh, wow. There's no way they miss a lander. Okay. Okay. So I guess I fetch for a Stomping Ground and then I go Squatter myself. That sounds so bad, though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass. I kind of want to Wrenn on 2, though. Just don't have force, please. Sweet. So even if they have Ashiok here, we don't really care that much because we have Celestial Purge, and we know that they don't have. We know that they don't have Force because like they didn't force the Wrenn, which was a great target for that Force. So even if they have Ashiok here, we don't really care. We have Wrenn, we kind of don't care either because we can just purge it. This is Ashiok though. This is why I like Celestial Purge so much in this kind of deck. They targeted me. Jesus. You have Uro in your deck, opponent. Think before making a play. Think. You should be doing that to yourself. I feel like I'm screaming to a wall whenever I just keep trying to tell people to think about how they use their Ashioks, but you supposed to GQ like that, you're essentially one turn behind now with a Wrenn 6 that's not doing much. I mean, it would have been doing much if my opponent hadn't had the turn 3 Ashiok, right? But they did have it. And we're still fine. Like I'm going to Dryad here. We get to make 2 land drops. Next turn we get to ramming up. Royal Science, you got it. I wanna get ya. Yeah, I mean, like, you exiled a Courser, a Knight, and a Temple Garden, and a bunch of other irrelevant cards. Like, props to you, opponent. This is nice because it allows me to fetch, while at the same time, we're gonna keep this one. It gives me value from the Wrenn, yes. We're gonna do Sacred Foundry, tapped. 1 Dryad. Return this. And I guess I'm gonna play field here. Sure. Like there's no need to expose these to another exile effect, so. Next turn I can Dryad plus Ramina plus trigger field. And if we draw something like a Valakut, we're just golden. Yeah, my opponent could have milled themselves for 4, and they might have milled an Uro, and I would be in a lot worse spot because my opponent would actually have a blocker. But now it's just like, even if they play Go, if Go if it's a 2/3, and it just dies if I ping it with the Wrenn. So I really don't understand. I really don't understand why people don't stop for a second and they think about what they're doing. Naya Lands best deck in Modern. Clearly, right? We're seeing it in action right now. Looks so impressive. Got an Uro. Three mana? Okay, they shocked. What does that mean? It would be amazing if we drew Bojukeval and my opponent could have actually cast this Uro this turn, and they didn't because they didn't minus themselves. Come on, justice. Give me some justice. Give me some justice. They are playing Blood Moon? Are you kidding me? They don't have red sources to cast the Uro now. Wow. That's all I have to say, really. Wow. Green 1. Gonna keep this one. Green. Excavator. Play this. Keep this. green Reclaimer. Attack Royal Scions. And I think I'm just gonna ping Royal Scions too. Knight of Autumn seems really good, yeah. I mean, I imagine that my opponent's Mystic Sanctuary, Lonely Sandbar, Wrenn and 6 Uro deck was not going to be playing Blood Moon. But I guess they are. So I guess for the next game, we're going to be bringing in Force of Vigor and both Knight of Autumns. Reclaimer? I don't even know her. Boom. Yeah, this solves everything except the fact that they need double green, not just one green. So, it doesn't solve everything. It solves most things, to be fair. It does solve most things, but not everything. Bloodbraid Elf, okay. Alpine Moon, okay, so we got all the moons. All the moons. Opponent ain't messing around, huh? Next Lady Prison in the Moon. I mean, they're playing blue, so. Alright. Royal Scions, discard Wrenn and 6, which they cannot cast. Classic, classic. Alright, so. So we're attacking with both of these at the Royal Scions here. My opponent needs to chump one of these. They don't. Okay, so we're pinging Royal Scions then. That's easy. And now we play Blast Zone. No real reason for me to play this out here. So I think we just chill. Well, I guess I can activate this now. To go guarantee that I get a basic. Forest. Well, I guess I want to keep this in my graveyard. Never mind. Yeah, this is fine. Six seems sweet, but it doesn't run boat, and no boat means no horn. That's rough. You bring in a great point, Stubbs. You bring up a great point. The boatless nature of this deck, it's a great disadvantage. The boatless nature of the deck is a great disadvantage. So basically, if we draw a Tireless Tracker, we just go off, right? So that's what's up. And if my opponent wants to trade his Bloodbraid for my Raminap, we trade. Also, it's crazy, but it's very possible that my opponent should have chosen one of these lands, so they could actually flashback the Uro. Crazy, right? If they had chosen one of their lands, they would be able to get back Uro, and now they don't. Now they can't. Another Uro is fine. Still cannot get it back. Alpine is OP only? Oh, okay. Oh, lands your opponent's control with a chosen name. Okay, never mind. I'm just saying nonsense. Just saying nonsense here. Don't mind me. If my opponent offers a trade, I'm going to take it. Wrenn and 6 probably more valuable than Raminap. they do virtually the same job, but Wrenn kind of does it better. So Flagstones plus on nothing. Holding lands because of the Reclaimer. We can make this a 3/4 now. Thought it was a misplay on their part too, and then I reread the card. Oh, fair, yeah. Where's my water? Did I forget my water downstairs? That's really unfortunate that I forgot my water downstairs. I'm gonna block you. Archmage's Charm. Well, that's actually kind of problematic. We're still looking to draw a Tireless Tracker or something like that. I definitely want to activate it because I can get it tapped. So I can get in there if I need to. Because Wrenn allows me to ping their stuff, which this doesn't. This also is going to allow my opponent to, 2 turns from now, actually go ahead and activate the... to get back the Uro, which is problematic too. I really wasn't expecting Blood Moon from my opponent's deck. Like, I mean, you see why I wasn't expecting Blood Moon, right? And I just could not find one of my good cards here, unfortunately. Tireless Tracker, Corsair of Crufix. Those are the cards that I'm looking for. I think my opponent thinks that Reclaimer works by putting the card into play untapped, but it doesn't. Another Bloodbraid? Sure. I guess I can draw a Celestial Purge and I win the game on the spot. Just to kill this, and then I make a bazillion zombies. So we're still going towards Celestial Purge here. Still drawing towards... Oh, wow. Really? And they again targeted me. All right. I guess I can still time them out or something. Come on, just give me one of the good draw steps. This is really frustrating. Opponent's deck is kind of a mess, honestly, but like, I mean, this is what you get, right? Like when you're playing a Blood Moon out of a deck that, you know, cares about the lands and has a terrible mana base, you are randomly just getting people like me that did not sideboard. Like we could have easily brought in Knight of Autumn or Force of Vigor, but we wouldn't. But we didn't because we thought that, you know, like there's no way that my opponent's playing Blood Moon, and of course, when you're not expecting Blood Moon, that's when it's at its best, obviously. obviously that's the case. We're still drawing towards trackers and stuff, but we just keep drawing blanks. Still drawing blanks. Looking great for Wrenn lands. Yeah. I mean, I guess I trade. They can double trade with my stuff, but like, how am I winning this game otherwise, right? So they need to minus the Wrenn to ping, and they can minus a second Wrenn to ping the other one, but opponent is all in the pointlessly minus Ashi up targeting you plan. My opponent's having fun with Reclaimer. I like that. I can appreciate that. Just activating Reclaimer for value and stuff. That's cute. I like that. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I guess I have to block here. Reclaimer fun times. Yeah, Reclaimer's fun times. Gotcha. All right, so we have a better idea of what my opponent's plan is, and we have a better idea of what the opponent's deck looks like. So Blood Red Elf is definitely not something that I was expecting when I saw Tarmogoyf and stuff. So Knight of Autumn is definitely coming in, Force of Vigor as well. Purge is staying where it is, and I probably do want to hold on to these fails. Thank you, Micah, for the follow. Appreciate it. Do I cut Reclaimer? Just literally mono 3 drops that deck. Yeah. All right, this is great. We're gonna keep this. So I'm gonna go with the turn 1 Reclaimer here. If my opponent does have turn 1 Bolt, that sucks, but if they don't, we're gonna be extremely far ahead. Because we can use Flagstones to ramp and start tutoring. I literally just saw Archmage's Charm, so I'm not gonna cut Veil. Archmage's Charm seems pretty good against us. So let's do this. First, let's see what my opponent does, because they might kill the Reclaimer here. Yes. We're gonna get a... I guess we can get a Plains to play around. All right. Today's menu includes ravioli. All right, so what are we gonna get here? So I guess I'm gonna get... I have to get a red source, right? So Stomping Ground or Valakut are the options. I could also get Wooded Foothills. Let's get Foothills. Ooh, wow. Yeah, Stomping Ground, Shock. I guess I should have gotten Temple Garden there. That was a mistake. Because now I cannot play Wrenn and protect it. I think I still play the Wrenn here. Because I can get the Flagstones and keep on ramping. My opponent can counter this if they want to. Either Gust on the bottom. Yeah, I think I might have punted my stuff over there. Okay. Red, green, Wrenn. Sweet. Flagstones. Play Flagstones. Say go. Oh, I'm winning on time by so much. Let's see what this is. Blood Moon. Ashiok. Yes. Temple Garden. No. We're gonna do Field of the Dead, I think, here. Yeah. And then I'm gonna find the basic forest. Let's see if my opponent has learned. What happens if they target me? Can I veil this? I think I can. So I veil this. Does that mean... Yeah, it says target. So this fizzles. So this they can't target and I get to attack. Yet another reason. Wow. Yet another reason why it's a mistake. Why? This is so annoying. Look at how much better it would have been if my opponent had targeted themselves with the Ashiok instead of targeting me. The Veil gets blanked. They get to exile my graveyard for good. They get to try to mill an Uro for themselves. They have Uro in their deck and Tarmogoyf. It blows my mind. It really blows my mind. I really don't understand why people do that. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But yeah, it's just... I don't know. It's been a quest of mine since Ashiok became like a playable card. To like tell people, you know, sometimes it's correct to minus Ashiok on your opponent, yes. But most of the time it isn't. And sometimes it's just strictly incorrect. Namely, if you have cards like Uro in your deck, when you can actually get value. Anyway, we basically have the nut draw here. On the play too, oof, so good. So good. Stomping ground here. Also, I just noticed one thing from the mana base is that I cut the mountain, but so it's strictly correct for us to have more windswept heaths than wooded foothills, and then we should have a split of this. So let's fix this real quick. Burst lining. Okay. A little bit annoying, but that's a great draw. Snow covered. Now we get to a Wrenn. Now we get to plus in there, pass the turn. All right. Light up the stage. Stage has been lit up. What do we do here? That's not a great draw. So I think what we do is we play Flagstones. We Dryad. I guess we just plus here. Just play these as a land for turn. Next turn we can track around, kind of go off a little bit. Would love to see a Courser, Bojuka Bog. We have a Courser, yeah. Bojuka Bog would be great too, honestly. My opponent should probably spend this turn to cast this light up the stage. So next turn Reveler is only 2 mana. Yeah, that's not the correct play. Doesn't strike me as the correct play, at least. Reclaimer. Tracker. Land. And land. So if we go squatter ourselves, that's 1, 2 lands in our graveyard plus 3. So I'm considering if I want to plus the Wrenn here. I think I don't because this protects. I guess I want to plus, but so I don't want to minus, but yeah, this is fine. So we can surprise grow our Reclaimer up to a 3/4 if we want to with the current setup without leaving ourselves down a land, which is important. And the goal is to untap with Reclaimer. And if we untap with Reclaimer, then I guess we can still get burned out, but barring getting burned out, we should be good. Stump face? Oh, wow. You're not gonna go for Reveler? That's so good for us. That is so good for us. All right. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. So, Dryad. Oh, I'm dumb. I wanted this to be untapped. Whoops. Mistakes, mistakes. Too bad that we can't choose to stack the triggers the other way around. Would be great if we could. So we're gonna be Valakiting here. But look at you. And that's lethal. Yeah, we don't have a Radiant Fountain. But we don't need to gain life when we can just kill our opponent. That's a good trick. I guess I don't want Force of Vigor, actually. No, in this deck, Force of Vigor just doesn't sound too great, honestly. We can cut the Raminaps. I see Mother, but I do not see Waste Not. I waste not my ticks by not playing Waste Not. I hope that makes sense. Best Raminap style Striker deck, bar none. I don't think it's particularly close. I love how my opponent didn't know what was going on, but they turn one, snapped off the bolt on the Reclaimer. That's nice. That's respect right there. That's what that is. This is one of the best cards in the matchup, so having that in the opener is a big deal. Oh, wow. That's great. Mox Diamond, basically, right? Mox Diamond, that's great. I mean, 1 mana Mox is still a Mox, right? 1 mana Mox is still a Mox. I'm still gonna go Forest, play Corsair here. Ah, they drew the land. Feels bad, man. No blocks. No attacks? Well, I was certainly not expecting that. Oh, so close. So close, yet so far away. F, yeah, indeed. F, indeed. So I think I'm going to play Blast Zone and pass the turn here. And just hope for the best. Just hope for not dead, you know. Okay. Cut the Wrenns and play more, clearly. Yeah, I purposely did not play the Ghost Quarter because I want to crack Blast Zone here. My opponent attacks, I'm just trading, obviously. And then we crack Blast Zone. I don't want my Reclaimer to die to my own Blast Zone. That doesn't seem like a good strategy. You see what I'm saying? So now we're going to draw the Path to Exile. We're going to play Field of Ruin, destroy the Fiery Islet. Actually, do we want to bog here? One, two, three, four. Okay, so I think I want to bog instead of fielding. We can field next turn. Oh, now this is looking better. Hey, Cora, how you doing? I think this is looking right. Blood Moon? So I think that getting white mana is actually going to be quite important. So I'm going to play out this Ghost Quarter here. And then I'm going to take one turn off from attacking my opponent. Because I want to make sure that I have access to white mana. A Brave, not a bad draw. Lava Dart, me. Okay, so they have another light up the stage. Third light up the stage. Jeez. Crash Through and Lightning Bolt. I guess they can answer this if they want to. I guess they don't. Gonna sack. I guess we're gonna sack the Majuka Bog. 4 planes. Tracker, please. Can we draw a tracker? Dismember? Okay. The last card is Reveler. Did what I could. One, two, three, four. So this is 6/6. When this deck draws like this, it's kind of ridiculous, honestly. When this deck draws like that, it's just kind of insane. They found 4 light up. Was that all 4 light? No, 3 light up the stages. 3 light up the stages in the top 20 cards. I still don't think we want Force of Vigor. Do you think Broccos could fit in this kind of deck? What is a Brocco? Sure. Let's bottom the Ghost Squatter there. Actually, we bottom the... No, we don't bottom. Yeah, we... What if we go turn 1 Flagstones, turn 2 Flagstones, turn 3 Ghost Squatter? That puts a bunch of cards in our graveyard and gives us a massive turn 3 Knight. And my opponent cannot stop me from doing that. So we're going to play Flagstones on 1. We're going to... Then turn 2, we're going to play the second Flagstones, sack the first one, get it basic planes. Pass the turn 3, we're going to go Squatter our own Flagstones. Yeah, that's fine. And this we can find the basic forest. The guy that mutates into a 6/6. I mean, look at the colors of my deck, and you can see that like we would be needing to splash a lot to make that work. So that's probably not something we're particularly excited about. If they're kept their hand because of a turn 3 Blood Moon, then we're probably going to be really happy about that. Shrine of Burning Rage. It's not problematic for now. So play Ghost Squatter. Yes. Gonna get Snow-Covered Forest. Flagstones, trigger, yes. Get a tap Temple Garden, no. Make a 5/5 Knight. Can make it a 6/6 plus next turn. Next turn we can actually go Dryad plus Knight. So I'm suspecting that this Shrine is not going to be very good for my opponent. Now I can fight friends so he can beat us away. Shrine? Okay. Okay. Honestly, something just tells me that this Shrine is just gonna get sacked to attempt to kill one of my knights. Which is probably very good for me. All right. Forest, Gracer, Stomping Grounds. Would love to draw a Wrenn here. Yep, that's exactly, literally exactly what I said. Just gonna pass. Forest, Mox, Stomping Ground. Exactly. Alright. A braid off the top or something? Saving this for when we draw Valakut or Field or something. Mog sloth. Nice. I mean, everybody knows that all mocks are broken, right? All mocks are broken, so Mog sloth has to be broken too. Because of competitive diversity, Mox has been banned in Vintage. Okay. Mox Tantalite would like to have a word with you. Poor Mox Tantalite. Poor Mox Tantalite. So I guess we're gonna cycle Clue first. I'm gonna crack Clue first. Find Valakut, Baloth. Alright. Let's do Sacred Foundry here. Royal Grazer has been restricted in Vintage, yeah. Something, something, competitive diversity, something, something. I think we'll just take 4 here, right? All right, let's find the Valakut, shall we? Valakut. Second tracker. I don't think I can get greedy like that. Which is really unfortunate. I would love to get greedy like that. So unlucky, though. So unlucky. So we died to Crash Through, but we beat most other things. My opponent starts their turn by cycling Crash Through. Okay. Always yield, always yield, always yield. Again, no Crash Through and we're fine. No, it's not a Crash Through. Casting spell leads to unfun games. That's true. That's true. Okay. So this goes here. This goes here. We take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. If the Dryad dies, I don't know how we're winning this game, but I think we kind of have to go with this. Of course, they have it. Lava Dart. They even have the best possible one. They even have the best possible one. Shit, man. Just cannot catch a break, huh? Cannot catch a break. This is actually lethal no matter how I block because they have a level up in graveyard. Where's my Titan? They got egoed? Yeah, I guess. My opponent played this one very well though. Props to my opponent. They played this match very, very well. Like, they knew that if I ever untapped with a Knight of the Reliquary, they were dead. So they didn't hesitate to like 2-for-1 themselves and then just like crack the shrine just to get rid of the Knight. Like, they knew what my plan was and they stopped my game plan very effectively. Because if we had managed to untap with that Knight of the Reliquary, the game was just over. Yeah, I mean, their draws were perfect too, right? Their draws were exactly what they needed to be. We also drew a bunch of cards and like we just didn't even draw closely enough to what they were drawing, but sure, we're gonna keep this one. I'm gonna bottom the plains. That was game 3. We had won game 1. Wow, not killing my Reclaimer. Disrespect. Disrespect. Yeah, double Flagstones is kind of hype. Lightning Helix, my dude, you're fine. So I think we're going for Valakut here. So for sure, Sacred Foundry. And we have the option of Valakut or... Oh, this is 5-color Nev. Yeah, I guess we want Valakut for now. Dryad. No, I think my opponent is on 5-color Nev. White. Sorry. Red, green. I'm gonna get back Flagstones. Nim makes more sense, yep. Dryad Flagstone's value is pretty hot. Yep. So my opponent will kind of just need to trophy my Dryad, because even if they trophy my Valakut, it just doesn't matter. Yep, Pillar of the Parents, as expected. So maybe Kaya's Guile? Yeah. Alright. Tracker. I'm gonna keep this. Tracker makes a clue. Get a tapped Temple Garden. Sack Clue. Ghost Squatter. Sexy Dread can tap whatever he wants. Thank you, Imwement, for the follow. You search for any land of Flagstones with Dread? No. It only counts the lands that are in play. It doesn't count the lands in deck, which is unfortunate. And more ego. They're probably going to name Dryad here. Hopefully they name Primeval Titan. No, they're naming Dryad. Of course, now I'm very sad that I got the Valakut instead of the Field, right? Because we would be in great shape if we had found Field, but... I mean, we're gonna get to activate... We're gonna get a bunch of triggers of card draw here, so... It's pretty good. So let's start here. Guess we'll continue there. God damn it. Crack. Seven, yeah. Gracer can block the spirit too. It's better than a Mox, basically. Gracer confirmed better than a Mox. So this is probably going to be a Wrath, I imagine. Yeah, that's a Bring to Light. So they're probably going to Wrath here. Oh, Nib? I mean, that gives me one more turn of drawing cards, so that's not horrible for us. Let's see what they drew. Bring to Light and Kaya's Guile are their draws. That's like the worst possible draw in the deck, unfortunately, because now these Flagstones are dead. Oh my god, really? Jeez. I mean, I know that I play a lot of lands, but really? Okay, so we're gonna ping there. Gonna swing for 10. All right, so I think I have to, unfortunately, I just need to play the Knight here because I need to force a Wrath. I need to force this Bring to Light to be a Wrath of God. And if they have like a Assassin's Trophy for this, then we're just fucked. Okay, I kill the pillar and then what? They fetch a basic, easy. I don't understand like what you're trying to say, Sam. Like it doesn't matter to kill the pillar. That's pretty good too. That's pretty good too. Ugh. Just don't have the land. Just don't have the land. Okay. They do have the land, of course. So they're gonna make me sack plus Shit, man. So Dryad doesn't do anything. Another Wrenn also doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think we just got here. We were very close to closing, but I mean, it was a mistake when if we had access to Field of the Dead instead of this stupid Valakut here, we would be in a much better place. There's no more Dryads. They were on Mordigo. Oh, we're doing good, Chronic. This is the second league of the day. We're playing some long leagues today, though. Lots of opponents close to timing out. Just beat it down myself. I mean, this is the first time I played against it in 4 leagues. So I don't think it's that popular. One thing to consider though is if this deck starts becoming more popular, and Kaya's Guile is a card that we have to actually worry about, I would consider trying to play Dryad Ivory in my deck. They had the trophy too. We could have made it so the knight was bigger, but it doesn't matter now. Oh, come on, this is so frustrating. This is so absurdly frustrating. So frustrating. We basically have not drawn a card in many turns. Now they can fetch, they can get... Oh, they can't. I mean, it's not going to matter, probably. I'm just gonna ping them. We're not playing Cycling Lands and we're not playing Canopy Lands either. We are a Knight of the Reliquary deck, so we need a bunch of cards that actually are forests and plains, so we cannot really afford to play so many of those. Field of the Dead would be a good draw. Field of the Dead would have been a great draw. Tracker would have been a solid draw. Not great, but solid. But yeah, this is just... It's just out of reach at this point. My opponent has a Supreme Verdict, Assassin's Trophy, Glitter and Wish, so I think we should just pack it in. Alright, Purges we want. We don't want Veils, I don't think. Let's look at Okay, so we have to watch out for Boil. My opponent will very likely try to get cute with Boil, so we have to watch out for that. Do we want Veil is the question. I don't think we do. Yeah, I don't think we want to use Veil. Definitely want Bog. We kind of want Blast Zone, even though it's not great. Well, I guess Ghost Quarter is not impossible to be relevant. Same with Field of Ruin. I'm just gonna cut the Grazers. Gonna start a Lake. Sweet. Good luck. If I did not Lake for Legacy Titan Bloom crop rotation, would you want to play it? Yeah, for sure. 100% Faisal. So this hand we actually do have a plan here. So I think we want to lead on Windswept Heath, because if we draw another fetch land, we can make this a 3/3 and it doesn't die to... It doesn't die to Helix anymore. You should need a Dunneling. Yeah, sure. They kept 7. I really hope they go turn 1 Thoughtseize. That would be priceless. That would be absolutely priceless. Turn 1 Astral Lake feels bad, man. Wrenn? Okay. Okay. I still think I want to activate this dude on turn 2. If they have Thoughtseize, we get caught. That's fine. Dare Wrenn. So I think we want Flagstones here to start doing the thing. Valakut? Yeah. Maybe I should have played Field there so my opponent could not take it. It's gonna be Uro. Oh, sweet. So we're gonna get extra value from our Bog trigger. Awesome. There's the Vista. Temple Garden, no. Bog. So next turn, our field is active. Which is pretty good. Surprise motherfucker, yeah, for real. So they do have a Wooded Foothills in hand, and I guess they also have a Prismatic Vista. Kaya's God, do you think that County Garden would be worth it in Amulet? I mean, maybe, but also not really. It's probably better than it used to be, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's worth it. Like, it's still worse than Field against the Kaya Skiles decks, anyway. Okay, so I only drew 2 here. Plains. They have to go to cleanup. Nice. Value. Can we draw a Dryad? Because if we draw a Dryad, we basically win, I think. Celestial Purge. Next turn, we can sack Temple Garden to go get another field. We can double the Sumble production. Feels bad that false rent takes up the whole rental limit. Yeah, I know. Feels bad. So they're probably gonna name Dryad here. Maybe I should just side out Valakuts. It's very possible I should just side out Valakuts in this matchup. Velta. Okay. So I think I'm going to attack here with the zombie. Poggers. I guess we're going to start there. I guess I can attack with both. Clear the Wrenn for good. They can use a removal spell here, but then they take 2 and they ping. Div Fizzle, thank you so much for that donation. Really, really appreciate the support. And yep, thanks a lot. Shoot me the list, or if you put it in the link there, DM the list. All right, sounds good. You can DM me wherever you want, whatever's the most comfortable for you, and we'll make it happen. Got him. Or just draw the field, easy game. Yeah, for sure. You see, if I had gotten Field of the Dead when I got Valakut on that game 1, the story would have been very, very different. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. All right. Pretty too late for the miss it. Yep, I told you that they were gonna try to get cute with Voil. It was so obvious. So obvious. And now they exile all my Dryads, so all that Boyle does is destroy their lands instead of mine. That's funny. So we're gonna attack for 8 here. 1 more from the Wrenn. It's 9. 1 from the ping. We're gonna play Field here. That allows me to find my last basic. Double spell into Tutor 6 and sucks against Rage Amulet, Tron, etc. It just works, Enrico. I'm also as surprised as you are, honestly. New top tier Titan card. I don't understand. Are you messing with me, Stabs? It sounds like you're messing with me. Are you messing with me? I'm getting messed with, aren't I? They went face? Okay. So they have to Wrath here. That's like the only thing. Or Uro? I guess that they have Kaya's Guile. I guess that they have Kaya's Guile. So block here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. +2, but they're gonna gain 4. This is close. This is really, really close. So they have 1, 2. They would need to fetch both, and one of these needs to fetch a shock, because otherwise they just don't have enough land. So I think it's correct for me to destroy to Field here, because they will be taking 4 damage total if they want to entwine this. Nightmare Squirrel might be my new favorite creature type. Sounds about right, honestly. Well, that's really fucking good from them. God damn it. Do I have enough now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12, but they have Kaya's Guile, so it's not gonna be enough. But they need to fetch. Oh, they also have a Lightning Helix, so I guess that this math just doesn't work. If they want a guile, they have to do it right now. So I have one less attacker. I'm still jamming though, I think. I think we're just gonna fall barely short. Okay, game 4. So we attack. That is 6-10 damage. But if they untap, they lightning helix. So they can helix here, plus the fairy, and they attack for lethal next turn. I'm so dumb. I should have plussed on the Wrenn. I can get double token. Yikes. That was bad. That was pretty bad. Yeah, because I made a mistake. That was the reason. I didn't think about that. That was the reason. So yeah, 100% a mistake there. Probably game losing. We're gonna see. Yeah, that was a very real punt, honestly. I was trying to see if there was any way that I could set up lethal, and when I failed to figure that out, I should have changed my plan accordingly. But I made the play before I thought about it, and that's rough. So they're probably going to bounce my knight here. So they're going to up to 11 plus 3 from the helix, so that's 14. Yeah, I think they're just out of reach at this point. I think they're just out of reach. And I'm at 5, so I'm just going to die to the knave attacking me in the air. I guess I can draw exactly Celestial Purge. And if I draw exactly Celestial Purge, then we actually have a shot. Yeah. Knight of Autumn is not in the deck, so it has to be exactly. I guess Path to Exile is another option. So we have 2 draws. We can draw Path to Exile or Celestial Purge. That's not it though. It's not it. We were so close, both games. So close. Not quite though. I will take actually a short 30-second break. I'm gonna go really quick to get my water, and then I'll be right back. Okay. Round number 4. Perfect hand. think I'm gonna go Stomping Ground on 1. They're gonna bolt on 1? They're not gonna bolt on 1. Wow. Oh, Infect? You know what's good against Infect? Bing! Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, that's a problem. That one is actually a problem. Let's think here for a second. So we play Flagstones, we sack it. We stay at 3, 4 lands. Next turn we can Dryad Surprise. So I guess it's better for us to do this and just hold up Flagstones. If they have lethal, they have lethal, but we have a Ghost Quarter, but these fetches for the lands tapped. So if they have lethal here, they have lethal. But if they don't have lethal right now, then I think we're going to win. We just need to untap this turn. And next turn, we're also triggering Valakut as well. Yeah, we will fetch Ghost Quarter right now. Sweet. All right, they didn't have it. So Temple Garden, and here we're gonna fetch Ghost Quarter, which is right there. So that's 4 lands. 1, 2, 3. Gonna do Dryad. And then we're gonna do Valakut Wooded Foothills. This allows me to have instant speed removal. And we can plus on the Flagstones. So now my opponent needs to beat 2 layers of removal. Anything that is not lethal, we don't care about. And if my opponent has anything that could be lethal, then we can get 1 trigger here, and then 1 more trigger here. So like we can go get a fetch for any land. We cannot double Ghost Quarter. How would you double Ghost Quarter? Oh, you mean just like get Ghost Quarter and then get it again with Wrenn? If we do that, then we actually can't. We cannot trigger Valakut. So like that is the choice that you have to make basically. What we can do now is we can sack this or whatever, and we can now get a second Valakut, and we actually have lethal. So we kill this here. I guess they could have Dismember, Blossoming Defense. Okay. I guess we're just gonna throw all the triggers upstairs. That might have been a mistake on my part, actually. Always yield to this. Gonna sack this. Yes. Got planes. Kill ya. We obviously want path, we obviously want to breathe, and that's kind of about it. Do we want force? Maybe we want force. I don't think we want Knight of Autumn, but we might actually want force here. Probably over a Knight. Actually, over a Tracker. I like this on the draw. Maybe on the play, I will go with the opposite. Okay. Okay. We got a Dryad, we got Force, we got Ramming Up. This hand can do a lot of damage. Stop me ground here. So turn 2 we're gonna go fetch Ghost Quarter, and turn 3 we just go nuts. Hopefully we get a turn 3. Opponent seems to be going for it. So this delays the Ghost Quarter further. I guess we still have Force of Vigor, so I'm fine with this, I think. And I think we fetch for the Ghost Quarter first. You can probably still take this one. If my opponent starts pumping, we can force, but there's kind of no reason for us to. I guess that we can get it while the getting's good. Yeah, okay. Sure. Let's do this now. That gives us a lot more freedom as to what to do here. So we go get a Sacred Foundry. And then... Can we Valakut next turn? No, we can't. So I guess we want to go Squatter first. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Dryad, Temple Garden. This allows me to activate Reclaimer. And next turn we win. This should be game. Kitchen Finks? Opponent, it seems to me that you have misinterpreted what this matchup is about. MTO makes me sad when I build an idea. I had it for a brew, but it's $400. I mean, isn't it just the same as Paper Magic? Always yes, always yield. It's just magic, right? Magic is just like this. It's just a luxury hobby. Good. Second Valakut here, Valakut there, Valakut there. Windsweep Heath, Valakut there, Valakut there. World is our oyster at this point, obviously. Do I have Mox Diamonds? Yes, yes I do. You mean in Magic Online, right? If you mean in Magic Online, then yes. If you mean in paper, then no. Just having to have a lot of cards on paper. Yeah, I mean, but it is the same thing, stuff, right? Like, it's just what if the money that you spent on paper cards you had spent on online cards, you would have about the same in terms of the collection, right? Yeah. I have a reasonably sized collection in paper, and I have a pretty large collection in Magic Online. There's actually few cards, like few staples that I don't own from Eternal formats. Don't talk to me about Pioneer and Standard staples, because I don't own many of those, but Modern and Legacy staple, I probably own the vast majority. But all of that I just built by I built amulets like 4 years ago or 5 years ago, and then I just grinded. I would just grind through dailies and then leagues. Imagine not owning Thoughtseize Pioneer stable. This hand is interesting. We do have a green source, so we can go turn 3 Dryad. Okay. Can't find the list I wanted, so we might have 2 Titanic Dryad. Okay, we can do whatever you want, Fizzle. Just let me know. Send me a PM. When Flagstones is mana fixing, feels good, man. Does anybody know when Mox qualifier points expire? I think they expire halfway through this month, if I'm not mistaken, like the 15th or something, so in a week. That's what I heard people say, but I am very much not sure about that. I guess that we can also go squatter ourselves if we want to play the Gracier on 2, like if we're playing against Burn or something. What is this? Gilded Goose. Uroza. So let's get a forest with the ghost squatter. Let's get a sacred foundry there. I'm gonna Gracer another Flagstones. And pass the turn. Depending on what my opponent does, I'm going to be Trackerine plus Clue or Dryad plus Lance. It's very likely to just be Tracker plus Clue. I think I care more about resolving the Tracker than I do care about resolving the Dryad. So if they have the rebuke here and they're gonna rebuke this, that's fine. Just gonna play a land, pass the turn. 36 points hanging around. Seems like I need play some leagues on an event on the weekend. Yeah, you can do that, Filioni. It's probably a smart idea to get rid of all of them when I use them. I think I still have like a solid amount over there. I have 100. All right, we need Bojuki Bog ASAP. We need Bojuki Bog ASAP here. All right. So we do get to resolve our tracker. Sweet. I'm gonna get stomping around here so we can crack clue. And actually, I think I'm gonna crack right now because I can play around. Like my opponent does not have. Right now, they don't have Metalcraft, so I'm playing around a non-metal crafted Galvanic class by doing this. Tracker and tapped. Okay. So let's start here. Another tracker. Actually, another tracker doesn't sound bad to me. So I'm going to draw. Then I'm going to attack. Probably they're going to take it. And now I'm going to go squatter myself. Get a Temple Guard. Ugh. Shuffled a bunch, but all the cards on top were terrible. The good thing is that we're going to get to slam this Reclaimer right here. I think if we untap with Reclaimer, we're going to be good to go. They're going to get back their Uro, which is a little bit annoying, but definitely beatable when we have a big tracker. And we're also going to start going wide with zombies. They found the land that they were missing. Oh, there's the Uroza. Feels Uroza, man. So play tracker. Play land. Okay. Kind of want to draw this field. Now we can bog them. See what they do here. So I think I do this upkeep here. I Let's see if they crack some bubbles and they don't notice the fact that I can bog. That would be great, actually. If they crack the other one, OP, come on. I know you want to do it. Come on, crack that bubble. Just 5 by Prowling with a punt cyber plan. I played hit 3 Hydron Alignment, which were totally useless because I'm too stupid to read the card probably. Feels bad, man. So yeah, I don't think I can let my opponent tap because they might, if they know what's up, they can just go ahead and first order of business just cast the Uro. So I think this is the correct line. So no Uro for you. So now they can still bubble here, thanks to Emery. Sir Cheesy Dar, thank you for the follow. So 2 Uros are gone, I think, so it shouldn't be too likely for them to find another one. That's a really good explosive, though. That's a really good explosives that they got right there. For 3, yep. So at least I can force the crack and I can sack my own Bojuke Bog and then get it back with Wrenn. Mystic Sanctuary, put Cryptic on top. Yikes, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for them. Just blow them up. Okay. Okay, so we draw the tracker. So I guess first order of business, they have a... First, I actually want to play the tracker here, because if they have the command... I guess that we might get got by Mystic Sanctuary by the other one here. So let's run first. Cool. So let's do this. Another Field of the Dead. Now we plus, and actually I think I want to get... Yeah, I don't think I want to get Ghost Quarter, just the Bojuka Bog just yet, so I think I'm gonna get just the Wooded Foothills. Ghost Quarter is also pretty good. It stops the Cryptic Loop. So I think I'm gonna go with Ghost Quarter. Oh, I play my land already. Whoops. So they can tap draw and they kill my Wrenn. Do you know about Mistaken? Yeah, he actually streams every now and then. He plays amulets very often. Second Ursa, you got it. So their hand is Cryptic plus Unknown. Now it is known. Okay, I guess I want to play the land first, actually. Okay. I don't have any more basics, however. Seven plus 7, 14, 15. Oh, wow. They took the bait. This is great. It's like 2 for 1. How can you beat that with your 10 clue send free zombies each land? I mean, this game is still not over. If my opponent can draw enough artifacts, they might get there. Tap all creatures, draw a card. Suck this. We're gonna get Valakut. And if they drew another cryptic exactly with that one draw step, or like another form of counter magic, I guess, just does it, then I think we might actually just die. Which is really sad. Did you draw exactly a counterspell, opponent? No, you did not. Okay, so... Gonna bog them, tracker, Valakut on the goose. They can Mystic Sanctuary. Oh, they drew Galvanic Blast. Oh, wow. Okay. So they need to Mystic Sanctuary, but if they draw, that means that their construct is smaller. So they're gonna draw a Cryptic here. But now their constructs are smaller. This game is close. This game is really close. This game is really, really close. Spin Ursa. Throw an Astral Leaf. They tap the board. We can't GQ ourselves because we don't have any more fetchables, unfortunately for us. But I'm planning on using this Ghost Quarter to stop my opponent's Cryptic Lock. Because if they tap or counter and bounce their Mystic Sanctuary, then we can Ghost Quarter the Mystic Sanctuary and we fizzle the effect. So their hand is just the Cryptic. And they are kind of locked into using that Cryptic to tap my team. So that mode is locked in because we have lethal. Four. Okay. At the end of the day, when all spoilers for the day are out and still nothing modern playable. It's the tiny things in life, right, Freddy? It's the tiny things in life. Oh, this Uroza deck is so slow. It's insane. Wrenn. Move to combat. Move to combat. If they Cryptic bounce, if they tap bounce Mystic Sanctuary, they lose the game. Tap all creatures, draw a card. Good job, opponent. Smart. Not activating there because I think I'd rather just draw cards. Okay. This is probably enough. Reclaimer, Gracer. Put Flagstones into play. More triggers. And now we're gonna get... We don't have any more fetchables, do we? But our opponent doesn't know that. Our opponent... Oh, forgot to activate Wrenn. Whoops. Whoopsie. I guess they're just trying to set a situation where they present lethal in a single turn. Activate Uroza. Steam Vents, you get it. We're still not out of the woods here. Polluted Delta. If they have Cryptic plus Galvanic Blast, we just die. They don't know that we just die, but like they're gonna have to go for it anyway. Alright, Wraith. Veil of Summer. Night of Autumn. And I think we actually do want Grafdigger's Cage in this matchup. Probably we want Path to Exile as well. Gracer sounds horrible. Field of Ruin sounds horrible. I'm gonna get the Ghost Quarters because it stops the Cryptic loops. And everything else in our deck is actually quite fine. So... what do I want to give up, basically? Probably Knights. And Veil sound great, so does Path, Abrade. Well, I guess we could cut the pass. Go with this. No, it's I mean actually I don't care so much about Emery. I care mostly about Uro. That's like the real reason why I want Cage in my deck. And I think Uro is impactful enough to be worth it for me to play a card like that. So I think I'm okay. I think I actually do want Cage. Like I actively want it. 0-2. What was Wizards thinking? Broken card. Broken. Absolutely bonkers. What the hell was Wizards thinking? So they can't really do anything there, huh? But we're probably going to be facing an Ursa on turn 3. And that's pretty messed up. Or maybe not. I guess maybe not. All right, into it. Sack here. Guess we just want Flagstones. I think I'm just gonna chill here. We could Blast Zone if we wanted to. We are sacrificing our own dude, but we are killing both of their gooses. That sounds not great. That sounds like Urza. Indeed, indeed. Temple Garden, no. This is gonna be, I guess, Valakut. Crafty Cage, okay. Try it. Oh, they can actually, whoops. They can use this blue. Oh, deprive. Interesting, okay. So we're gonna plus some Flagstones, pass the turn. Reclaimers do the 3-4. Next turn we can tutor for. What's the name of the other guy? Field. Can't even attack. That's a good one. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. Wish I had access to this one last turn, but I'm not a complainer, you know? Not a complainer. Oh yeah, it's happening, chat. It's happening. Create a food token. Okay. Making mana, and more mana, and more mana. Just made my first 40 QPs on MDGO, and I'm now confused on which event is better to use them on. What do you suggest? I mean, an event that you are going to enjoy playing. So for me, for example, it's definitely some modern event. So whatever event it is, make sure that you enjoy it, because otherwise it can be rough. Those events are long and exhausting. I think we just pass here, right? What is better between the showcase, challenge, super qualifier, or last chance? I have no idea. I have no idea. I think the PTQs are the best. So I guess the showcase. Or I'm honestly not sure. Like if I have to be honest with you, I'm not sure. So we're gonna have 6 different land types, 6 different land names. I think Wrenn can just go. I don't care. We have Ramineb if we want that effect. Suck here. So they're gonna kill the tracker here, which is probably fine. Yeah. Like this game is soon to be about Field of the Dead. So Field of the Dead. Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my. So I'm going to be sacking Temple Garden for a second field here. Yeah, I got food. Yeah, we can bog if we want to. Like if my opponent goes to like Mystic back that Cryptic, we can go with bog. If they don't do anything, then we just go get field. And next turn we're gonna have double Reclaimer activation, which should be pretty sick. Arc Ancestral Wave is fine. And we're gonna be able to use Blast Zone if we want, bring it up to 4 to deal with this Uroza. Attack me, you say? Attack me, you say? Okay, got the cage for that. Sack this, get field. Double the zombie production. Start here. That resolved. Okay. Let's do this then. Okay. Now let's do some attacking. We should be good here. If they are playing snakes, they got me. Props to them. Okay. So I think I just chill here, just pass the turn. keep on making food. They can gain a lot of life. This is like the 6th food that they make. Jeez. This is game 2 and we're up a game, so it seems really hard for my opponent to win this and the next game as well. Bog. Nice Mystic Sanctuary. Now what? Hey, really? Udo, you got it. A Cage is doing some work for us right here. Cage certainly doing some work for us right here. So what are the lands that I want to make sure that I have access to? It's probably gonna be Uroza. Okay. Guess we care about Blast Zone here. So we attack with everything. They can crack 1, 2, 3, 4 food. I'm gonna attack with all of these though. We're throwing 2 under the bus, and they can block 1 for free, but that means they're taking 10. Just kind of whatever. They're killing geese too? Okay. This seems like a lazy block from my opponent. I don't think they really did the math or anything. Bogey you. Just pass. If they have Cryptic, they have Lethal, right? So, like, I don't understand the point. So they can't really have Cryptic. So they need to join to Cryptic here, which they could. Like we're not locked by any means, right? Do they have it? 1, 2, 3. They don't have it. They have an Emery though. There's a Cryptic. So I think I'm gonna try to not play any spells, because that enables their Deprive. And that's 2 Cryptics that are gone now. It's a Goose. Yeah, that's 2 cryptics that are gone now. Udo, you got it. Now they're gonna die to my zombies though, because they can crack 1, 2 food only. That doesn't add to the food crack count. I think we just have it now. Unless their draw from the Astral Ape was. Yeah. My opponent says GG's, cool deck. Thanks. GG's. Alright, sweet. 3 and 2. 3 and 2. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I enjoy playing some Naya Lands, and as opposed to the Wrenn deck, the Astral Wrenn deck, where the 4th copy of Wrenn really felt like it brought the power level of the deck even higher. I think that here in the Lands deck, I don't think that the 4th copy of Wrenn really changes the outcome as much. There are still a lot of things that we would like to address in this deck. Sometimes, like, I feel like we are running out of basics a little bit too quickly. Sometimes I feel like we're running out of Flagstones targets very quickly. But I'm really struggling to hit that balance between fetchable targets, actual fetch lands, and tap green on turn 1 / turn 2. The ghost quarters that we want, Field of Ruin, the amount of Field of the Dead, the amount of allocates, all that kind of stuff. There's a balance to be stricken there, and I don't think I have gotten there. So there's definitely a lot more testing to be doing with this list specifically. I wish we could blast him for 0. Yeah, that would be awesome. You were supposed to play that fetch? No, I actually didn't have any more fetchables at that point. Sinnoh one. And that's what I'm trying to address in this debrief, But yeah, it's a cool deck. It's a fun deck. I enjoy playing it a lot. It's just a matter of it. This one is not even close to done. This one has a lot of work to be done on it still, and a lot of balancing to be doing with it. When Reclaimer gets going, it's pretty powerful though. When Reclaimer gets going, it can be really, really powerful. But that's yet another thing that I have to figure out, like I feel like I want maybe some number of Summoner's Pact, for example. Either Summoner's Pact or Finale or something like that, in order to get a hold of my Dryads and my Knight of the Reliquary. It's just like Summoner's Pact sounds so bad. If we had access to Greens and Zenith in this list, like, this would 100% be a 4 Greens and Zenith deck. But unfortunately, we don't have that luxury. Also, the sideboard feels a little bit up in the air. Like, for example, the Baloth could maybe go for something else. But yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. Collect the company. No, I don't think this is a company deck. Not a company deck. But yeah, thank you. I think I might try it with company at some point, just for theory. With a Thespian stage, yes, yeah, that's true. Maybe that's a land that we could play too, Thespian stage. But yeah, thanks for being here. If you enjoyed what you watch, I would really appreciate if you hit that follow button and the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. And that like button as well. So thank you, and we have one more league today, which is going to be with 5-color nibs, so watch out for that one. See you there. Bye-bye.